Now, over the past few months, our forces news cameras have been following the Gurkhas as they prepare to return to Afghanistan. Our reporter Charlotte Cross has been watching their progress and was with them on their final big exercise on Salisbury Plain.
Dawn on Salisbury Plain. The men of the 1st Battalion Royal Gurkha Rifles prepare for their final exercise before they deploy to Helmand on Herrick 12, a mission which will take them deep into enemy-controlled territory. They're raiding a bomb-making factory, but they have to be careful. Next door is a mosque. The Polish army are playing the Afghan forces. They are sent in first to clear the bomb factory and the mosque. In Afghanistan, the Gurkhas know all their missions will be joint with either the Afghan army or police. It will help them win consent from local people. Insurgent prisoners, civilians and casualties are brought out of the compound. In the chaos of the fighting, the injured have to be treated and evacuated.
If we practice reacting to that sort of environment, when we face it for real in Afghanistan, we'll be able to act quicker, more professionally. Yesterday was the first time I personally went through treatment of a casualty simulation, and I'll only admit this to you, but I found it pretty traumatic, actually. Yeah, you got blood in your hands. There's some pretty horrific injuries. Obviously, they're real amputees, so you've got added realism, and it's a traumatic experience. It certainly is, yeah.
Many of these soldiers have been to Afghanistan before. They last deployed on Herrick 7, so there's a wealth of experience which is being passed around. But they know this time, living with the constant fear of IEDs, it will be a very different tour.
The situation is totally changed. There is more IED threats now, so we have more capable of equipment to dealing with IEDs. So we are quite confident, and we hope we'll do better.
Finally, the Royal Engineer search teams go in to clear any unexploded ordnance and exploit any evidence left behind. Back in the woodline, the civilians, played by Afghan immigrants, are kept safely away. One of the hardest challenges faced by soldiers in Helmand is that one minute they could be fighting an insurgency and the next they're chatting and building a relationship with local Afghans. But one unique advantage the Gurkhas have is a common language.
Normally the Afghan people, they see there was the Bollywood film, and normally they can speak Urdu and some Hindi. So we can speak Hindi as well. That's why we can mingle with them.
These men know the next time they do this, it will be for real. Charlotte Cross, Forces News, Salisbury Plain.